Well, good morning and welcome to Motorola's latest update on the point-to-point 200 series wireless solution. We're formally announcing today the latest in the portfolio, as I said, which includes the point-to-point 230 and the 250 series. Sorry, the 250 series. The best person to provide us an update, and we're fortunate today to have Esther Yeo, who's recently joined the team, having come from the product team actually developing this solution. So many thanks for her, and I'll pass you across in a moment. Again, if you put your questions as we go through this session into the question box at the bottom, and we've got a number of experts online as well who will help to answer those. We'll also hopefully repeat the questions and give you some of the answers. The session will be recorded, so we'll plan to send that out to the team along with the presentation. So with that, I would have the pleasure of handing you across to Esther.
Hello, good morning everyone. My name is Esther Yeo. I'm the product manager for EMEA region, looking after the point-to-point and point-to-multipoint solutions. Today we have got Julian Camp, who is the unlicensed manager from the point-to-point group, and Malcolm Seller, who is the point-to-point 250 product manager on the call. So if you have got any questions, please post it on the Q&A section, and they will try to answer those questions. So in this presentation, we are going to discuss how the point-to-point 200 series solutions fit within the point-to-point family of products, and learn when and why you might choose a point-to-point 200 series solutions for your connectivity and backhaul requirement. So just hold on a second. I think I need to make sure everyone can see the screen now. Okay. So we'll now begin with an overview of the point-to-point solutions portfolio. Then we'll discuss each of the point-to-point 200 series solutions in more details. So within our point-to-point portfolio, we offer a wide range of point-to-point solutions to address a wide array of applications, environments, infrastructures, and budgets. So you can be very confident that we have a solution to meet your needs. Our point-to-point 100, 200, 230, and 250 series solutions are most affordable systems. They are excellent for organizations with constrained budgets and environments with minimum obstructions and interference. We offer mid-range to high-throughput data rate. They provide short-range to long-distance connectivities and backhaul. For environments with major obstructions, high levels of interference, water crossing, and ultra-long distances, our PTP300, 500, and 600 series solutions deliver carrier-grade performance virtually anywhere. So for organizations who want the advantages of license exclusively and fast throughput, we will recommend our PTP800 series solutions. Our point-to-point system can work together and combine with our point-to-multipoint mesh solutions, as well as our indoor wireless LAN solutions to form an end-to-end wireless communication network. Next, this is a snapshot of our point-to-point 200 series family of products. Both the PTP230 and PTP250 are new products within the PTP200 series portfolios. The PTP200 series solutions are excellent choices if you want affordable, medium to high throughput system to span a medium distance path with minimum interference and obstructions. In a lines of sight or near lines of sight path, the systems can provide high-speed, reliable communications to support a wide variety of applications, such as the E1 replacement, the added throughput for bandwidth-intensive applications, high-speed backhaul for voice and video traffic. They can provide data rates from 7 to 220 megabits per second and range from 3.2 kilometers to 129 kilometers with a reflector. You can have great flexibility to select the best system for whichever you need. So the typical customer that we're looking at for point-to-point 200 series, they are designed to provide medium-speed wireless broadband over lines of sight or near lines of sight path with minimum interference and minor obstructions. The organization that can benefit most from these solutions are the enterprise, such as small to medium-sized businesses, rural school districts, and small to medium-sized manufacturing firms, and the with So the point-to-point 200 series radio perform reliably in lines of sight and near lines of sight environments. In lines of sight path, both the visual lines of sight and radio lines of sight are clear, where the near lines of sight paths are paths where the visual lines of sight is clear, but the Fresnel zone is partially blocked.
Just say that we seem to have a problem with the audio.
Who can't hear the presentation? Hello, Julian, can you hear me on the phone now? Hello? Yeah, I think you're...
One byte, not a byte. Eight number. 8 zeros or 1. That's 1 byte.
We do apologise at the moment. We seem to have problems with the audio that's working through the system. So bear with us a couple of minutes if you still hear us.
Gigabits, 100 gigabits.
Okay. Is that the background noise for you? Sounds like somebody swimming. Computer lines.
Can you hear me now? No. If you press edit, what happened here?
Oh, hello. This is Mark Hickson here. I do apologise for the slight cock up here. We are getting audio through the phones, and I think there are some issues on the PC audio. What we'll do is we'll carry on with the presentation, and if needed, we'll re-record it or create another session for those who've had problems. So I'll pass you back to Esther.
So you might want to type it. So next, we'll talk about the management options. The flexibility is a key driven in our point-to-point family of products. So you can choose the network management option that best meets your needs and network infrastructure. The point-to-point 200 systems are easily integrated with existing network management systems via the web and a standard browser. They are compatible with the CNAT 3.1 or later and Prism 3.2 or later. The PTP230 can be managed via the internet and the standard browser. In addition to having the option to integrate with existing NMS, you can choose to manage your wireless network with our wireless manager. With the wireless manager, you can easily manage your wireless network for the maximum reliability and uptime. From one live Google Map view, you can monitor and manage point-to-point, mesh, point-to-multipoint, and wireless LAN sites, as well as other SNMP-enabled devices. Currently, the point-to-point 250 can be managed by the Internet access and a web browser using our proprietary point-to-point MIP. And now we'll discuss our point-to-point solutions. Our new point-to-point 230 solutions fills the need for reliable mid-speed wireless connectivity and backhaul on a small budget. Using a reflector, the point-to-point 5.8 gig 230 system can span a distance of up to 129 kilometers in a single hop. The system GPS synchronization capability allows you to deploy multiple radios on a single tower or rooftop with virtually no self-interference. In addition, the point-to-point 230 systems include the OFDM technology to resist multiple interference and fading caused by minor path obstructions. So our point-to-point 230 solutions offer you a very economical option to supply wireless broadband communications for applications such as the high-speed connectivity for your remote workers and contractors, the E1 lease line replacement to reduce or eliminate recurring fees, the communications between your headquarters and a warehouse, remote office, service center, or retail facility, the backhaul from your surveillance cameras to a command center, the backhaul voice over internet protocol traffic, and the added capacity for the everlasting amount of bandwidth intensive multimedia communications. So in many cases, the long-distance communications have been too costly for organizations with tight budget. So now you can actually extend your wireless connectivity to locations that were previously cost prohibitive. So installing multiple radios on a single tower or rooftop reduces your overall operating cost. With the point-to-point 230 solutions, you can take advantages of this cost-saving opportunity. Replacing leased line with wireless is a very easy and quick way to reduce operating costs. At the very same time, you can also increase your throughput and range to support the ever-growing numbers of remote workers in today's global economy. So with our wireless manager version 3.0 or higher, you can manage your wireless network for maximum reliability and uptime. From one live Google Map view, you can monitor and manage point-to-point, mesh, the point-to-multipoint, and wireless LAN sites, as well as other SNMP-enabled devices. So you can decrease management man-hours and respond to the problem in a quicker manner. Next, we'll talk about the point-to-point 5.8 230 system band, and it can have a throughput of up to 50 meg bit per second throughput. The reliable operations in extreme temperatures and the ability to withstand strong winds give your radios the durability necessary to survive in harsh outdoor conditions. The over-the-air transmission are protected with our robust encryption options. The audio and visual link optimizations helps you reduce your deployment man-hours in a day or less. And now we'll talk about the system advantages for the point-to-point 230. The PTP230 offers several significant advantages, such as that the system are engineered with the same high quality and attention to detail as our other point-to-point and point-to-multipoint systems. As a result, you can be very confident that your system will perform reliably on the lines of sight and near lines of sight conditions. While this system is a new addition to our point-to-point portfolio, this is based on the field-proven point-to-multipoint 430 system. With up to 129 kilometers range with the reflector, the point-to-point 230 can deliver communications to remote facilities. You can also establish or re-establish communication very quickly with our deployment assistance features. Further savings can be realized by deploying multiple radios on a single tower or the rooftop. With the low purchase investment and cost-saving features, return on investment can be achieved typically in 1 year or less per link. Excellent durability and reliability contribute to very low total cost of ownership as well. So this slide basically shows the tier pricing based on the license key. The point-to-point 230 45 meg, which is the full capacity MSRP, is listed as $2,995 US. Sorry about that. The 20 meg is listed as $2,495 US, and the 10 meg is listed as $1,995 US. So customers are able to buy the base model and upgrade whenever their network capacity increases, with the cost of $550 US on the upgrade keys. Next, this slide shows some information on how we are positioning ourselves in the market with other competitors' products. The bar in orange shows the cost per megabit per second for the PTP230 comparing with other competitors. Looking from the graph, the cost of a PTP230 shows that it fits pretty well with the competitors' products. So this is a table for your reference on all the parts number that you're able to purchase for PTP230 links. And here are the accessories part number that you will need for a complete systems for the PTP230. And next, this is the type of warranty that are offered by Motorola. Sometime during the initial 12-month standard warranty, we would recommend that you extend your warranty period. The PTP200 series extended warranty applies to both the PTP230 and 5.8 gig 230 systems. Okay, now we'll talk about the PTP250 solutions. Right. The PTP250 radios are multiband radios which combine the 5.4 gig and 5.8 gig radio frequency bands in one radio. We plan to add other bands in the future, and please do let us know if there's any demand in the region. So the PTP250 are excellent alternative where high-speed throughput is a key criteria. The PTP250 radios use a proprietary protocol which is based on the IEEE 802.11n technology. These systems operate reliably in lines of sight and near lines of sight environments with minor obstructions and interference. So using our PTP Link Planner tool will let you predict link performance and determine whether or not the PTP250 solutions is right for your path conditions. The robust radio enclosure enable the PTP250 to operate reliably in extreme temperatures and withstand strong winds up to 240 kilometers per hour. Our proprietary encryptions protect your over-the-air transmissions. The audio and graphical installation assistance features help your installer to deploy the links quicker and easier. So the PTP250 is based on the PTP600 enclosure. The PTP250 is shipped with the AC power supply. So if you have got any customer that would like to use the 48-volt DC, they can actually order the extra power indoor unit. The PTP250 only require one lightning protection unit at the base of the mast. So there are three key technologies at work in the PTP250 to greatly enhance the performance. So the first key technology is the radar avoidance, which the EU authority imposed restrictions on system operating in the 5.4 gig band. So one of those restrictions requires that the radio to be able to detect interference from military and the weather-related radar communications operating in the same channel. So it is able to switch to another channel to avoid interference with radar communications. Next is the multiple inputs and multiple outputs. The MIMO radiates multiple beams from radios to significantly protect against fading. It also increases the probability that the receiver will decode a usable signal in the face of minor multiple paths and the interference conditions. And lastly, the adaptive modulations, which maximizes the throughput for the specific radio path conditions. So even as the path characteristic changes, the transmitter and receiver in the radios negotiate the highest sustainable data rate. Then they will upshift or downshift the rate as the RF conditions changes. Next, okay. So the PTP250 radios have user selectable channel sizes. Increasing the channel width also increases the maximum throughput and decreases the range of a link. For the 20 megahertz channel, the maximum throughput is up to 110 megabits per second with the maximum range of 54 kilometers. For the 40 megahertz channel, the maximum throughput is up to 220 megabits per second with the maximum range of up to 24 kilometers. It is very important to note that the automatic channel selections occurs only at startup. So after that, the channel selection can be performed manually. So you have the flexibility to configure each link as you require. Next, this is a generic graph showing the performance of the 802.11n technologies. For the 802.11 MAC protocol, it becomes very inefficient as the range increases. So the 802.11 throughput drops off rapidly with range above 20 kilometers. Therefore, if your customer needs high throughput for a very long range deployment, it is better to recommend them to use point-to-point 500 or the PTP200. Next, this is also a graph showing the performance of the 802.11 technology on small packet sizes. The PTP250 performance reduces with small packet sizes such as voice over internet protocol traffic. So we would like to recommend point-to-point 500 or 600, which are more suitable for this type of traffic. So this is typical, this is a reference to show how PTP250 should be designed in a network. So when customer deploying a big network like this, we would recommend customer to use the point-to-point 250 on the edge of the network or for isolated links where there is a very, very low interference. As for the core of the network, we would likely recommend to use our point-to-point 500 or point-to-point 600 solutions. So I'm not going to go through these slides, but this is a quick summary for your reference on how the PTP250 perform comparing to our PTP 500 and 600 solutions. Next, so PTP Link Planner. PTP Link Planner is our industry-leading link design and optimization tool. This is easy-to-use software, which is available as a standalone tool or included in our one-point wireless portfolio. The link planners helps you to cut learning time with our easy-to-use pull-down menus. So it also performs calculation for both licensed and unlicensed point-to-point products. It accurately predicts link performance characteristics prior to purchase. It plans and optimizes a single link or multiple links simultaneously. It can also perform what-if scenarios by changing variables and instantly see the effect on performance. It produces very detailed outputs that helps your installer to speed up the deployment. It displays an overview of your entire wireless network via the Google Earth. So the benefits are that you know what you're actually getting before you make a purchase of any point-to-point solutions, and you can also set realistic performance expectation with the link planner. So with the PTP250 radios, it are working. If your links are not performing to your potential, these performance enhancing tools helps you to diagnose the cost and optimize your system to get the best performance out of your network. So our accurate PTP link planner predictions and equipment measurements let you assess whether or not the antennas are aligned correctly. So measurements of interference on all channels are stored for 1 day, and it can help you to analyze the radio performance. So measurements of throughput capability are stored for a month and show you how the links has been working. The measurements of signal quality and signal levels are also stored for a month. So these measurements can actually help you or or the support help desk to determine whether or not there have been a drop in performance due to propagation conditions, interference, or any other network problems. So if you should have a problem with a link, diagnostic information is always available to troubleshoot the problems. So that information includes the above measurement as well as all the settings for the equipment. So as I said, the link planner does support the PTP250. So we would like to recommend customer always to use a link planner to plan their links before any deployment. We currently have a few links deployed on a few test sites in Ashburton office in the UK, where all the development works are done there. And so now we'll talk about the system advantages. The PTP250 is based on a 220 megabits per second throughput and the system's low price point. So your per megabit cost is very competitive. So overall, the point-to-point radios have logged more than 2 million view hours. So you can expect the same level of durability from your point-to-point 250 radios. The dual band capability provides the convenience, cost savings, and flexibility to operate in the 5.4 gig or 5.8 gig bands without having to swap the radios. So as I said, our industrial linear is easy to use and cuts link planning man-hours significantly. So the link planner performance reports give you a very accurate performance predictions and information to help your installer to deploy the radio quickly. So once deployed, our performance enhancing tool helps you to achieve the best performance possible in your day-to-day operations. So next. So now Motorola now offers a range of point-to-point products which cater for different requirements. So the PTP100 is your budget product, for the lower power, and they are good for any solar site deployment. The PTP250 is cost-effective but high throughput with short links. And PTP600 is the ultimate radio for high performance, long distance, and higher throughput. And again, this is a table which lists out the different PTP250 models which are available in the EMEA regions. So PTP250 will offer the following warranties and support. So anytime during the initial 12-month standard warranty, you can actually update or extend your warranty with the extended warranty. There are two types of extended warranty. The extended warranty with all risk advanced replacement, the coverage for virtually all types of equipment damage, including the lightning, the drop units, vandalism, fire and hardware failure. So the replacement unit will be shipped from the UK the next business day after the receipt of a confirmed Motorola return material authorizations. So the delivery time is dependent of the customs and the ship to locations. So it provides a minor software enhancement and 24/7 telephone technical support. The second kind of warranty that we offer is the extended warranty with repair and return terms. So the equipment repair and return will expected turnaround time of less than 30 days. So typically chosen when your organization purchase one or more spare links to use as a replacement unit, and fast replacement is not required. Right. So lastly, why do you choose Motorola? Because the quality, our point-to-point portfolio provides a complete portfolio of wireless Internet solutions at a wide array of price points. We offer solutions with the data rates from 7 to 730 megabits per second. There are reliable communications in virtually all environments and span distance up to 250 kilometers. So with all the options available, you are certain to find a solution that meets your needs and fits within your budget. So with all point-to-point products, they are all engineered and manufactured with high quality standards, and they are few proven for performance. So reliable and cost-effective wireless broadband solutions that provide and extend coverage both indoor and outdoors to enable a broad range of public and private systems. The portfolio voice over wireless. So with 80 years of wireless experience, we know radio communications and are a market leader in two-way radios as well as wireless broadband. That extensive experience and expertise is available to help you to achieve your wireless objective. So we are committed to developing the most innovative and dependent combination of technologies in the point-to-point 600 solutions, made us the leader in the global unlicensed Ethernet market. And now we will continue to innovate solutions that go the extra mile. So that's the end of my presentation. I'll pass it to Mark.
Thank you, Esther. Again, what we will attempt to do is record the session and get you copies of that. But what I want to do is share you a few marketing points that we have we're working on. There's a planned newsletter going out tomorrow, which covers including the point-to-point 230 and 250 launch announcements, and that'll cover a lot of the information that we have. We're also updating the WINS portal, which will include spec sheets and stuff. So, for example, on the page that you can see, the web link, the global web link is now live, and the regional web pages will also, in the next week, will go live and be available. Through the links and through the web pages, you'll be able to download the spec sheets and the brochures. Again, this document, this PowerPoint, I'll send to you, so you'll be able to download the information. Also, with the marketing collateral, we have presentation materials, so you can deliver comfortably to new customers or partners that want to know more information. The sales guide, again, goes into more depth than the presentation would, providing the where's and where points that Esther has been going through in perhaps a little more detail. We've also done a quick 4-minute video between the product managers going through the portfolio. So again, what we're trying to do is make it as easy as possible for you to take on the information. In terms of further marketing support, we have created a number of adverts that you can use. Again, I've got a sample download you can look at. The source files, if required, again, you can put your partner information on there, are available. I'll put available on request. The 190 meg makes it slightly more difficult to get it out through the normal mechanisms, but we can, again, get that information to you. To support your electronic activity, we have banner adverts that you can place. You can see those on the right-hand side of this material. You can put those onto your website, start using them, getting people to click through to more information. Again, we've got the source files for those. To support any EDM marketing campaigns you want to do, we have campaigns either derived for the point-to-point 250 or the 200, and again, you can preview those or download the source information. On top of that, we'll be doing our own campaign. We're doing through campaigns for our vertical markets, such as the education and healthcare. and we'll also make available the materials, as I said earlier, through the portal access. I know that Julian Kemp has been online and answering many of your questions online, and there's been quite a few, so rather than going through any of those again, what we'll do is we'll cut and paste those questions and answers and get those out to the wider audience so you can see how we've been doing those. I know there have been other questions being placed. On that note, I'd like to thank you all to attend. I'd like to thank Esther for delivering the presentation, and Julian for delivering the answers to your questions. So again, many thanks and good luck with the selling of the Point-to-Point 200 series.